seashells, it's Shelby and welcome back to my channel. So today, honestly, this was supposed to be planned a lot better. This was supposed to be a proper get ready with me, a proper groom, but it ain't, and that's okay. That's okay. It's very chaotic, and call it a FaceTime call if you must. But anyways, this is the look that I did because I am heading out right now and it's 6:23. Should have headed out from 6, but for the first time in a while, that is not my fault. So I'm doing the finishing touches, which is putting on my jewelry. So I have on this little necklace here and my earrings, and I've been contemplating which words girl, bracelet. You guys know that I'm a silver girly, silver down, but today I feel like wearing gold because my shoes have gold accents on them and my bag also has gold accents. So what perfect time than now to try some new jewelry. So I got some new jewelry from this company called analuisa. So it comes with this note first, and then it comes with the 2 bracelets in this gorgeous packaging. I absolutely love it. I think it's so chic and so cute. The first one, this is what the bracelet looks like. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, this is so dainty and cute. Oh, I wish I was wearing silver. This silver one is called the Rowena bracelet, and as I said, it's in silver. And this is what it looks like. Super cute, super cute. But we're gonna wear the gold one today just because I'm wearing gold. This is what the gold one looks like. Very cute. Oh my god, can't wait to put this on. Ah! So yeah, huge thank you to analuisa for sending me this. And honestly, these are really good gifts for Mother's Day because you know Mother's Day is coming up. So if you want to get a pair or get some necklaces or earrings, any type of jewelry to be honest, just click the link in the description down below. You may be surprised with a 25% off discount or something like that. You know, just check it out and you'll see for yourself. So yeah, let's get on into the video. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was a nasty fall. That was a terrible fall. That was a very nasty fall. Alright, let's try that shit again. If you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can join the Seashell Squad, the Seashell Fam. Wow, I have not said that corny shit in a while. This is gonna be a get ready with me because I'm going on the road and I am quite unprepared. We're 31 and I should have been getting ready a long time ago. Everything is going wrong right now. Oh my god. Listen, this is not going to be the most aesthetically pleasing video. It's not going to be the most thought out video because really and truly, I wanted a chaotic video. This is what my friends would see if they were to FaceTime me right now. So thank you for answering today's call. You guys already know me. I cannot multitask. We should be leaving out by 6 and it's 4:32. I think I can do it. The only thing I think I have a problem with, or I'm going to have a problem with, is finding something to wear because as I said, I never really put much thought into this event, and really and truly I don't think I should burst my brain on an outfit either because to me it's just not that serious. I save my good fits for places that I really want to go. I'll link all the products I use in the description box below so you can find them and do with this information what you will. I normally go on live when I'm doing this, but I don't feel like going on live. I don't feel like talking to anybody live. Like live. I was gonna put on sunscreen, but by the time we get there it's more than likely going to be night, so no. I really wanted to touch on, or what I decided to touch on, because I literally asked ChatGPT what the hell I'm supposed to talk about today. And ChatGPT was not giving me the answers that I wanted, so I decided to talk about the one thing that has been rotting my brain. Yo, I'm so disorganized. Alright, we need to lay out all the stuff that I need right now before I do anything else. So, yeah, I think I'm good. This is something I've been saying to myself, or saying to some of my friends, that I feel like something is low-key wrong with me, but they keep on telling me to stop self-diagnosing, and I cannot tell it. I cannot help but to self-diagnose because something is not right. I will know exactly what I want to say, and as soon as the camera comes on, I cannot find the words. I literally cannot find the words at all. The other day, I actually went on TV. So if you guys saw that, you saw that. And if you guys saw the recap when I posted it on my Instagram, then yeah, your girl was on CVM Sunrise. So initially, the conversation was supposed to be about content creation and things of that nature, and there was supposed to be another guest. But when I got there, the conversation was not about that. It ended up being like people would call in and ask us to give us their opinions on certain scenarios, and I mean, I guess that was cool too, but I would have much preferred if the topic was what I was told. Aside of that, the experience, it was a bit new for me, because if you know me, you know I'm just stuck on my channel. I don't normally branch off or go on other people's podcasts or go on any show for anybody else or really talk to anybody about anything. I normally like to be in control, and yeah, that was a bit new for me. At first I was a little bit nervous, just a little bit nervous. In some of my responses, if you look closely, you could tell that I was a bit nervous, and I was trying really hard not to stumble on my words or not to say foolishness, because sometimes I can do that. I will have the correct answer in my head, but sometimes I just need a second to process everything before I say it. But because you're on live TV, you have no time to think about what you're going to say. You just kind of have to say it. So yeah, it kind of felt a little bit pressuring, but the questions weren't hard, or there weren't anything that I couldn't answer, to be honest. So that was cool. Morning. To make a very long story short, I have a little debut on CVM. I don't even know if I CVM Sunrise or what. Ciao, some content creation and the impact it has. And I got this call yesterday, and here I am at 7 a.m. So I'm gonna call the person that called me and let them know that I'm here. Yesterday was all a blur, but anyways, I will talk to you guys about that later. You hear it again? La 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 la. La 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 la. Can anybody hear me? Alright.
Hey, you look great.
Everyone can sit, please.
Take a seat.
Mic number. I might know more. You're here now, right? Less than a minute, stand by.
I'm not hearing anything in the IP if you guys are talking.
Camera to Frontal.
I can hear now.
1 second.
And then he has an issue with there being so many
Single women raising children.
Single women. I have the same issue with a lot of single, because parenting is it's not a one-person job. It definitely takes two, and outside of the two, it takes a village. It really does, and I'm a living testament to the village. You know that when the parent or the parents are not able, the village has to step in, and it's very important. So I agree.
That is quite nice if there's a village and there's a village that's willing to participate. You can't take a village and you can't force a village. And I'm very annoyed every time we have this conversation about single parent. You blame the parent that sticks around. The parent that sticks around needs all the help that they can get, and they cannot do that by themselves because they shouldn't do it by themselves. They didn't make that child alone. So instead of blaming the parent who stick around, let us find out what happened to the person who is not there and why they keep on leaving, and see if we can rectify that.
Well, Shelby, this is a guy sending in this question, right? And he says he has an issue with the fact that there are so many young, there are so many single mothers from your perspective, right? Because you're the youngest at the table, right? Seemingly, because I'm pretty young myself, you know,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
I'm
you know?
14.
You're 14,
Same
right?
age.
Oh yeah, well, I'm the oldest at the table.
Okay.
You're still the youngest. All right. How do you think?
Again, I agree with your point saying why are we blaming the parent that's there? Because I was also raised by one parent, surprisingly not the mother, but
Wow.
why are you blaming the single parent and not trying to figure out like what happened to the other person? When you go ask the people that's not around, why they're not around?
Okay, so
Instead of
let's.
asking the person that is single why the person is not around. I don't know what you done.
All right, fair.
I
So
love that.
let's take.
I said I wanted to overcome my fear of public speaking, and funny enough, when the whole segment was finished, a couple people were like, "You have a really nice speaking voice," and then other people were like, "Shelby, I never know so you're shy." I'm like, "Now you know. It's not my channel. I am shy. I have social anxiety. I try to stop claiming those things over my life. I don't know what other term or category to put that under. So for now, I will continue to say it's being socially anxious." So yeah, that was pretty much it. Was a cool experience. Would I do it again? What else have I done? Oh, my photo shoot. So let's talk about the photo shoot. I don't know if you guys have really noticed. Some people noticed. Some people would be in my DM saying, "Listen, I love this new look. I can sense something different is coming from you, or you're doing different things, etc., etc." And I'm glad that it's a bit noticeable because that's what I want. So I decided to take my content up a notch and just stop being scared of how I will be perceived. I know what I want for myself, and what I want for myself, like what I've been saying either in some of my old vlogs or on my TikTok more recently, is that I just don't want to be stuck in Jamaica, or I don't want to be stuck doing local things for the rest of my content creation tenure. Okay, I want to be recognized internationally, globally, well, the other them that you want to say. That's what I want. But in order for me to do that, or in order for that to happen, I need to start upping my quality of content, changing the type of content that I do, and just bring something new into the space. I think I did touch on the last time in one of my videos that I said I wanted to somewhat open up a gateway for Jamaicans to be more recognized, etc. But in order for me to do that, I need to figure out how to get it for myself first, because I don't entirely know how to get it for myself just yet. So when I accomplish that, I will do that. So for example, I know a lot of people are very full of pride and they don't want to reach out to people for things, or they don't want certain people to know what they're up to or whatever. So for example, if I wanted hello? Yes, so as I was saying, if the angles keep switching up, just see what it does. What was I talking about? I tell you guys, my memory will be the death of me. Oh yeah, so I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but I know I wanted to touch on a point where a lot of people feel like, okay, their content is good enough for brands to reach out to them, so them no want big, them no want ask for nothing. At one point, I low-key had that mentality. I felt like, oh, I can edit, I can do this, I can do that. Why aren't these brands reaching out to me? Well, that's not how it works, especially because I'm not in the US of A right now, so it's gonna be a lot harder for me. So I have to work and ask for what I want. So if I want something, I'm going to have to reach out to the brand and ask them. So a strategy that I used to use, and I believe it is a lost art, is pitching yourself to brands. And not all the time you're gonna get a paid collab off the first batch. Sometimes, or a lot of times, it's gonna start off as a gifted collab, and you often know what you want in life, and know that sometimes things go at a slower pace before they pick up. So let's say, for example, I want to work with Fenty. So I'm gonna email Fenty, tell them that, you know, I buy their products, I love their products, what my favorite product is, I love their brand, and I'd love to, let's say, just get some products to do some free content, and I'd love to work with them, something along those lines. Let's say they say yes. I get the free stuff. I make a shitload of content with it, and who knows, one day they may hire me to either do some UGC content, or I might be so good, or my content may do so well that they're like, I see the value in this girl. Let's put her on a brand trip. I love the way my mind works. But yeah, just saying, it might not go that way, but you know, a girl can dream. So that is the approach I'm gonna start taking. For example, my photo shoot. So I bought those lorvae glasses a while back, and when I got them, I loved them so much, and then I made a little reel on TikTok and I tagged lorvae, and they commented and they're like, can't wait to see you in it. Obviously I know it's just their marketing team just trying to engage with people or whatever, but I was like, I will not miss this opportunity. So I decided I want to put on an outfit, do a little reel, and do a photo shoot, and see if I can get their attention again. So I went on over to Shein, haul coming soon by the way. I went on over to Shein and I decided to throw a fit together that I feel like would match the vibe of the glasses. Lo and behold, I actually didn't remember what the campaign looked like when that first set of her shades came out, and it matched that theme perfectly. So I was like, oh wow, this actually works. So I did that, waited for my clothes to get here, waited to find the right photographer, and boom, as you can see, lorvae reposted me on TikTok. lorvae commented on my reel on Instagram. They never reposted though, but I'll tell you why in a second. And you know what else? Dearra, Dearra OGD reposted me on TikTok. And I have a lot of you guys to thank, because really and truly, you guys are going off in the comments, tagging them and saying, yo, I thought this was an ad, put her on the PR list now, etc, etc. And many never asked enough to do that, and I'm so grateful that you guys did that, because I don't think I could have gotten their attention on my own, and I'm really grateful. But so back to the Instagram now, why I don't think they reposted it on their Instagram. It's because the JT line just dropped, so they're obviously promoting that, and they're not gonna want to drop old content in the middle of them posting about the JT collection. So that is a missed thingy on my end, but I don't feel like I should quit. So you know who's gonna reach out to them now? You know who's gonna get a pair of either Riz or one of the other shades from the JT line. I will see what happened. We'll see what happened. Okay. So yeah, that's just some of my little strategy that I'll be using going forward. Again, I don't know if I said it here on Instagram or it was just strictly TikTok where I was saying that I really wanted a manager, or that I wanted a US manager, so I can, you know, tap into that market, tap into that side of the world. However, I got a little something going on, and we're gonna see how we can make things shake and how we can do some things different. So yeah, expect some new content from me soon. I'm not going to give you guys on YouTube a hint. If you're on my TikTok, then you would know. So follow your girl on TikTok, and AndImShelby1, so you'll never miss an update. That's where I am mostly. If I am not on Instagram or YouTube, I am on TikTok Live. I don't know, I just like being on TikTok Live. A lot of times I like being on YouTube Live, but I also like listening to music while I'm on YouTube. So while I'm on live, I mean, and because YouTube would flag the video for, what do you call it? Copyright. Sometimes I don't like going on live on YouTube. This blush is so pigmented. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying, but that's pretty much it as it relates to strategy, etc. I have truly forgotten what I was talking about. I am literally just so hilarious because I was not gone for 5 minutes. Was not gone for 5 minutes, and I just can't remember anything that I said. I can't remember the last thing I said. I get the whole gist of what I was saying, but I can't remember my last point. So with that being said, we're gonna just move on to my next point because I just love to talk. So I'm gonna talk my head off. Next thing that I really just want to get into is your frontal lobe developing. I did tell you guys at one point that I really do believe it started developing at 23, but when I almost hit 25 is when my brain was like, some things have to change. I am no longer interested in certain things that I used to do. I am no longer interested in going out and getting wasted drunk. Mind you, I was never, I wasn't a sloppy drunk. I was more like a, oh my god, I'm going to throw up drunk. I don't know why I thought it was fun, but I think that's how I kind of loosened up. So I decided that every time I go out and I didn't want to come off as being socially awkward, I would just drink to the point where I feel loose. And I'm happy I don't need to do that now. I'm probably not as fun anymore. One time, if I go on party, I always see me and my friend them and dance and I do the most. Now, I will do a little 1-2, but that's about it. I'm not really dancing no more. Not like I could really dance to begin with. But I don't even like going to parties anymore. That's so ironic because I'm literally going to a party right now, but you know, you get the point. This is one out of the few times that I have been. Every time I go somewhere these days, people are like, can't see you, can't hear from you, you just gone MIA. I don't post as much as I used to on the internet anymore. If you know me, I used to chat a lot in my stories. I don't talk in my stories, not even on my spam page. I don't talk as much. I would like to start, you know, talking more, interacting more on my spam page because I really like that page. But on my main page, you ain't gonna get me to talk. It's for aesthetics and aesthetics only. That is all my Instagram is for. I swear to God. And I just realized that the less I spoke is the less problem, you know. Because the internet just loves to twist your words and they love to take things and run with it. And as I said in my last video, I feel like, you know, there's a little hate train or whatever going on. And I just want no parts. So the less I say is the more gonna leave me alone. And I really like to be left alone. It brings me peace when nobody now bother me. So I just do that. When I go on Instagram, I'm either just posting a silly little picture that I took that day on my story, or if I cook some breakfast, I'll post it. Or if I just posted a new YouTube video, I will promote it. But otherwise, I'm not interested in saying anything on that app anymore. Yeah, and it's kind of sad because I feel like I used to be a lot more transparent. I used to be a lot more open with you guys, but now the good is unfortunately suffering for the bad, and but not sorry at the same time because I've been feeling a lot more peace. Also noticed that you guys love to mind people's business. I'm just gonna put this. This is a PSA It's the one who not chat people business. Look carefully whose DM you are sending it, because tell me why. It's happened more than once. I've been posting things lately, and even though it has like zero context, or it's just as silly as a picture, or just a repost, just a quote, something, and oh no, we don't need that self. We'll send it back in on my DMs and say, watch out she, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be responding to every single one of y'all like, you're too enough. You're too enough. Because how are you talking about me and accidentally sending it to me? Dummy. And it's always the follow back people. Follow my business page, and follow my spam page, and follow my main page, and follow my TikTok, and watch it on YouTube. Like, seek help. Sometimes when I get away because I don't be checking my DMs as often, but yeah, for the future, I'm gonna have a shame on them, I'm gonna have a block on them. Just be mindful, you know? Be mindful of who you're sending your stuff when you're talking about them. That's all. Anyways, how am I even reach this? I was talking about frontal lobe development. There's a question that says, why is it easier to plan for the future when you're older? I think it's because when you start getting older, you kind of start taking life a little bit more seriously, and maybe, just maybe, because not everybody is like this, maybe you actually start figuring out what you really want out of life. So it's a lot easier for you to plan towards it. Or you probably feel like, all right, I've wasted enough time. It's time for me to buckle down. It's time for me to settle down and actually get my life together. So I probably think that's why it's a little bit easier. And as I said, I don't know. You see, when your frontal lobe is developing, I swear to God, I kid you not, it feels like a switch is flicked in your brain randomly one day, and everything just changes. I don't know how else to explain it. And I'm sure other people, when them hit their mid-20s, I just feel like between 23 to 25, you just start feeling different, you just start moving different, and you just start reacting to things differently. I don't know. One thing about me, or one thing I will say is, it's not as drastic. I think it was extremely drastic for me because I had a certain mindset from a long time ago. While I think I had my head screwed onto my body well enough, and I have my father to thank for that. I owe it to my father for being a present parental figure in my life, and he tried the best to steer me out of trouble. He tried his best to instill good values into me, and you know, I did my end of the deal by upholding certain standards and having certain morals, and just work out for me, but just never don't. Yeah, just never don't. Sometimes when I see some people younger than me, let's say for example, when some people are 20, 21, and I see them doing some things, and other people might say, all right, they're young, so you know, you have to kind of sit with them. I understand being young and not understanding certain things, but at the same time, I don't know, I just always look on myself and look at the other people that were around me when I was that age, and I'm like, we never acted like this, so why am I excusing this type of behavior? Like, have sense. I feel like once you reach a certain age of your absence, I'm not saying that you'll never make a mistake, but after making that mistake so many times, you're telling me that you have not learned? You're telling me that you have no type of self-awareness. You don't have no type of accountability. You don't have nothing? Nothing? You don't learn anything? That is beyond me, and that doesn't make no sense to me. And I think that's why some people might say I'm harsh, or like some of my friends might say I'm harsh, because I really do expect people to know better. I expect people to know better. And when people don't do better, it pisses me off. Now that I think of it, or sometimes when I think about it, it is a little bit, just a little bit unfair, because not everybody, you know, grew up the same, or looks at things the same, or will handle certain situations the same. And I think that is something I really have to get used to, because I just feel like everybody for born with common sense, or everybody must think like how me think, and that is not the case, Shelby. That is not the case. But yeah, that's a little dirty side I have. I feel like I hate it, you know. I hate it because I just feel like common sense should be common, but it really isn't. So when people don't have common sense, it really irks me. It really irks me because it's like, why you not have no sense? Why you don't have no sense in your big age? Like, why don't you have a certain mentality at this age? And it really just irritates the hell out of me. But we need to stop it. We need to stop it. I really try, but sometimes it gets the best of me, and it doesn't make it any better that I am easily irritated. So once I realize say I do something where me no feel like makes sense, from me feel like it don't make sense, it don't make sense, you know. And I'm gonna get really irritated, and then everybody's gonna be like, you're so harsh, you're being too harsh. But I really feel like it's valid. I really feel like it's valid. But yeah, back to the real question on why I think it's easier to plan for the future now. So I don't know about anybody else, but for me, when I was younger, I didn't fully know what I wanted. So I wanted to do a lot of things. And the thing is, I think I still do want to do a lot of things, but realistically, I just have to plan it better, or I know that I have to plan it better. So if I still want to do all of these things, I just have to break it down in steps. Let's start with the easiest things that I can get out of the way first, because at the end of the day, you know, I still want to achieve everything on the list, or most things on the list, but I have to be very logical about what I'm doing. I'm not getting any younger. I can literally die tomorrow, God forbid. So I don't want my time to be somewhat wasted on this earth without doing anything. I want to live my life to the fullest. I also want to be remembered. You know, I just don't want to be a waste of space. I just want to enjoy life to the fullest. And that doesn't mean partying, fun. Like, I want to be successful. I want to go after my dreams and see everything come into fruition. I don't know if it makes sense to you. How does your brain learn to control your feelings better as you get older? That question is not for me, because I don't know. I still feel like I process my emotions like a child. And that's why I keep telling y'all, I think that something is wrong with me, because sometimes I really act up for some things where I really need to act up for, and I don't know how to let things go. I really don't know how to let things go. You'd think that by this age I'd learn, or I'd figure out how to regulate my emotions properly, but alas, here we are. I still get angry about the smallest things, but you know, they're small to other people, not small to me. So I'd probably be throwing a mini tantrum, not, you know, like towards other people, but in the comfort of my own home. I'll probably be crying and throwing up and doing the most over something that can be solved relatively easily. I think my problem is, even when things can be solved, they probably can be solved, but not in the way I want it to. And if it's not going to be solved in the way that I want it to, then to me, it's not solved. And that is bad. I've been telling you guys, I know the things that are wrong with me, and I know what I need to address, and I know what I need to fix. The problem is fixing it. So it's not that I'm not self-aware or I lack accountability. I know there's just something that stops me from doing certain things. I can't help it. Well, I'm not gonna say I can't help it. Maybe I just don't want to. Maybe it's a subconscious thing where I know the answers to some problems and I just don't want to solve them. Maybe I'm like problem. Maybe I subconsciously like issues, and yeah, I need to see a doctor. Laughing, but very, very, very serious. Does where you live or who you hang out with change how your brain grows? I absolutely feel so. Yes. So for example, my environment, or you know, where I live, as you guys know, I hate it. There's a reason why I'm not filming there. So everybody asks me, have you moved yet? Have you moved yet? No, I haven't moved. I just don't film there because I don't want to be attached to that place anymore. So whatever I do, pick up a camera, I am elsewhere. But ever since I have been taking myself out of that space for as long as I can, I've been feeling a lot better. And there's 3 minutes left on this thing, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to finish the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and show you guys the outfits. This conversation wasn't very good now, was it? Will I still upload it? I don't know. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, so this is what we're looking like. Nothing too crazy. And I want to wear full black, so I have these pants. This is what the bottom look like. Here what? I'm just gonna put the clothes on. You definitely cannot forget the dossier. Like, come on now. Chelsea, come on now. And if you don't know what dossier is, it is basically a company or a brand that replicates luxury scents at a fraction of the cost. So you can get luxury scents or replicas of them for as low as $29.99, and you can get even more off if you use my code Shelby5 at checkout for some more money off your order. This one, let me put you guys on. This is one of my favorites. The scent is so strong, it's so long lasting, it smells, you're literally gonna smell like a rich auntie, okay? Okay, so yeah, don't say I never put y'all on. And thanks again to Dossier for always hooking your girl up, okay? Okay, this is the fit, so this is the top, these are the bottoms. Woo! And I'm wearing them with my Tories and a black bag. So I'm gonna accessorize and actually head out the door. And of course, the bracelet of choice. Remember to click the link in my description box so you can get 25% off your next order from Analuisa. Thanks for watching this chaotic get ready with me. I hope you all really liked it, and until next time, bye.